my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Ride or die, 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 ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike.
So today we're gonna be doing an oil change on this 2016 Crosstrek. A lot of these newer Subarus, they make it easier for you to do an oil change at home by putting the filter on top, and it's a simple 17mm drain plug at the bottom. So let's get to it. Oh, and I'm gonna be trying to attempt this to do it in under 10 minutes. I think there's a challenge out there called the under 10-minute oil change challenge. So let's get to it. It's 12:25 now, so we're gonna start. So you want to come down here. I'll start under here. These cars are lifted, so you don't really have to raise it. So just go down here. Loosen the drain plug. Try not to drop it. You can probably get this from this side. I mean, you don't see much under here because the car's not lifted, but you get the idea. There's a drain plug under the engine, a 17mm wrench. There we go.
You have to push it back a little bit. Yeah, perfect.
Then while that's draining, I usually come up here. I need a rag.
We didn't think of that.
Okay. This glove is lost. Oh shit.
Good job.
Okay, that goes in there. So then I come up here, I loosen the oil filter. So that way it drains also. Oh, don't forget to take off your cap. Makes the flow better under. A trick that I learned, so you don't forget to put the cap on. I know some people do. As I'll put the cap on the hood hinge, so if you do close your hood, it won't shut because something's blocking it. So go over here. Brand new filter.
Where'd you get that filter?
It took a month to get from Amazon for some reason. Well, I know the reason, but I'm not gonna say it. So this one. And we're doing this early in the morning, so the car's been sitting all night.
Early afternoon.
Whatever. The car hasn't been running, so when you take out the filter, you always want to make sure the O-ring or the gasket's on the filter. This rubber, which is, I tend to just put a little bit of oil on this one, so it seats properly. Put this on. Okay, I'm doing a lefty. There we go. Doesn't have to be Hulk tight, but it should be snug. There we go. Put this in here. I like to keep everything manageable, clean, whatever.
Manageably clean?
Yes. When you take the drain plug out, there's always a washer. I like to change it every time I do an oil change. We ordered a couple new ones.
Where did you get those washers from?
Amazon. Everything's Amazon, which I think they're the wrong size.
Lovely.
I see there. Okay.
Wrong size?
Just slightly bigger, but I think that one's a little snugger. This one,
too big.
yeah. So I guess we'll just flip this one. You're not supposed to really do it, but we're doing it. Just like that, it stopped draining. Put the drain plug back on. Oh, this is comfortable. don't even know if I'm on camera. Oh yeah, you do. Lovely. Alright, so that's tight. Clean the excess oil here. Because if you don't, you're going to think that you have an oil leak somewhere. And if you do have an oil leak, all the reason to clean it down here so you can spot where the oil leak's coming from. Double check, make sure it's tight. There we go. Oh yeah, oops.
Yeah, clean that off.
There we go. Oh, it needs a wash anyways. Okay. Filter is tight. Did that, and now it's time to fill. I think crosstreks call for 5.1 quarts. I forgot the 0.1, but this should be good enough. We'll see. Ow.
Where'd you get that oil from?
Oh my god, Amazon. Not sponsored, by the way. Oops, let me not litter on camera.
Oh, manageable clean, by the way.
Okay, no funnel, gang. No funnel, no funnel.
Don't
no
try this
funnel,
at home.
No
Please
funnel.
use a funnel.
No funnel. Come on. Pro. Oh crap.
Good job.
Stop talking. I need perfect silence. I can clean that. Well, there goes your other 0.1. Come on. And there we go. What are you filming right now?
You pouring?
Oh, get that slow-mo shot on the oil going in. Oh yeah.
And like I said before, don't do this at home. Use a
Look,
funnel.
What do you mean?
John,
Look, look, it's
this
minimal.
is a half-ass change, by the way.
No, it isn't. This is what you would get out
The
of it.
washer is not the right size. Don't have enough liters of oil,
Quarts.
quarts, whatever. No funnel.
Okay, okay. Clean off this excess.
You didn't clean off the excess.
Because I don't want. You have leaves all over this. I don't want it to fall in there. Go. Yeah, it's clean. Now it's nice and shiny. Your under tray.
You said under 5 minutes. You meant under 10 minutes.
Well, I was trying to under 5.
I think you're...
Alright, there we go. Do you want to go in there and start it?
Sure. 12:34. I don't know if you guys could see that.
Well, I'll start it at what?
You said 12:25.
Oh yeah. So you want, I mean, you don't have to run it for so long, but you just want to start it, let it cycle a little bit, turn it off, and check your level, see how it looks. So you want to go turn it off?
Yeah.
So it's like checking any fluids. You want to take out the dipstick, and you clean it out once. Put it back in. Check the level, and it's low. We're gonna need some more oil. Yeah.
Where are we gonna get the oil from?
Or advance or something. So we'll be back. So I prematurely checked. It says it calls for 5.1 quart, and that's a 5 quart jug. So we're gonna check again. And I don't know if this camera picks it up, but we are good.
So it doesn't need to be all the way to the full?
No, as long as it's within the range. There's 2 dots. That's obviously your low dot, your full dot. So it's within range, well within range.
Okay.
So you want it closer to this dot.
All right. So we're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's it. You know, you want to check while you're under here. You want to check your levels, make sure you don't need anything topped off.
Oh, I actually do need windshield washer
don't have
fluid.
that.
So we're gonna have to go get it.
Yeah, we'll get that later. I don't have to. People don't need it. It goes in this thing. So simple as that. So for this car, it's done. If you are doing it at home, I suggest like coming out maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes later. Just make sure there's no leaks under the car. Make sure you tightened everything. What I usually do with the old oil is I just dump it back into the jug, and your local auto parts stores does take, they're supposed to take it in. So AutoZone, Advance, whatever. You can bring it to them and they'll take it in, as long as that's not mixed with coolant or anything. But
Nice.
that's a 10-minute oil change done in 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy, and adios. So since we got this car done quickly, I figured let's do a double header. Do oil change on my car now. The difference, the reason that this is quick is it's the new FA, FB style motors where the oil filter is on top. The old EJ style motors, the oil filter is on the bottom. So this one, you do need a jacket. It's lowered, blah blah blah. But if you're lazy like me, you have a curb nearby, you could just give yourself enough slack to fit your drain pan in. So,
In other words, use a jack.
engine slightly different than the last one, but same principle applies. Take out the cap. Good job. Take out the cap. Go into the car. It's another 17mm drain bolt. The oil filter's under. Are you gonna film, or are you just gonna prance around? Okay, so let's get under the car. If you want to go on that side, it's probably a better angle. It's a little tight squeeze. I don't know if you can see it. If you go from this wheel, if you look under, you can see the drain plug. Right there where I'm touching. Do you see that? Alright, so now that you have the drain plug out, this one also has a washer, just like that one. Which I think the washers we ordered were for my size, not yours. Because
Good job.
it looks like it's perfect fit. Alright, so we just ordered the wrong size, which we know for next time. So yeah, so I usually change this because once you use this, it crushes it. But from my experience, you could probably use this maybe twice and not have a major, a leak. So on her car, it won't be as bad. My car, I don't know. So yeah, so now it's draining. The oil filter's under there also, so it's gonna be hard to see, but it's usually around the exhaust manifold. There's a meme out there because it's like, if you're changing your oil after you ran the car, you're definitely like 99% gonna burn yourself. Luckily, I only ran this car for 2 minutes and I already burned myself. So yeah, I would, if you're doing this at home, I would suggest doing it when the car is like cold. Less likely for you to get hurt or burnt. So I'll get back to you when I get the oil filter out. Alright, so the drain plug is draining. The oil filter is right here on this side. You can't really see it, but you could definitely reach it. Yep, it's right there. I'm gonna move the pan over. Okay. Alright, there you go. Oil's draining onto my hand. There it is. that drained enough? There we go, got it out.
It's going on the side of the
Yeah,
lagoon.
I know. What am I gonna do?
I'm just saying you can move it.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the filter.
That's pretty dirty.
Yep. Like the other oil filter, you want to make sure the rubber gasket's on there, which it is. Alright, clean off my hand, get the new filter. Right there. I mean, you could use the new oil. You can use the new oil to lube this up. I usually just, whatever's, I don't care. Right over. And now it goes back. So you get back under here. And it's another case of those working in the blind because you can't really see unless the car's up. There it is, found it. Okay. And you screw it on. Kind of like the other oil filter, you don't want to like go extreme power on it, but you do want to snug it up. This one's I'm gonna use a rag on this one. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Clean it up a bit. As you know, it's gonna be oiling. Oil filter's on. Grab the drain plug with the new washer. You want to start it, hand thread it. I can just see the comments now like, well, this is just jack up the car, idiot. Because I'm an idiot, alright?
And we don't have jacks.
I mean, we do, but it's just more of a hassle than what it really is. Okay, so there you go. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this up and we'll get back to you when it's tight. So now that everything's tight under there, you want to proceed into filling up your engine.
With a funnel.
No funnel gang. Usually, same thing with goes to this car, it's usually 4 point something, maybe 5, I don't know, I forget. But just fill it up. If you're not sure yourself, it's better to underfill. Check your drain plug, check your dipstick. And then fill accordingly, then to overfill, because then you have to go back under the car and drain it. So let's pour, gang. No funnel. Thank you. Ooh, get that close up. Alright. No funnel, gang.
Let's see that smile.
Whack. Yeah, see? Takes more. It's a big boy engine, okay? It's not a little 2.0 like yours, alright?
Oh, alright.
She thirsty. Drink, my precious. Drink. I think I forgot to say what car it was, but you guys should know, I guess, from previous videos. It's a 2005 Legacy GT turbo model. So it has the 2.5 liter engine. Oh, still needs more. Also keep in mind you want to start the car after you fill it. Then turn it off and check your oil level, make sure it's there. The reason you're turning it on is so that the oil circulates around the system. Okay, I might need more. Ugh. It's not too bad. So this is before starting it. It's halfway. So if Mary would go in there and start it for a couple seconds.
Alright, we started the car. Now we're gonna turn it off so that we can check the oil.
Yeah, turn it off. Luckily for me, I'm a bro, and I always keep Rotella on me. So I got extra just in case it is low. So, now that it ran its course, clean it. You saw before starting it was halfway. It is now, doesn't look, now it's at the minimum. Yep, it's not even on the dipstick.
Wow.
So, always check before you start it and after you start it. Because, not consumption, but the oil has to run its course. There's a lot of lines it has to go through. A lot of ports. This is a turbo, so it has to go through the turbo. So now I got the extra one. Let's top her off.
Let's see that pour, gang.
No funnel, gang. All right, get it right. Just like that. And we're good, just like that. There, close this off. There we go, my fake STI cap that was given to me. Thank you, Fernando. And okay, you don't have to, no, stop. Okay, enough. And just like that, 2 oil changes in one day. Not that hard. If you do have a good working jack, I would suggest jacking it, obviously. But if you're lazy or dumb like me, you could use your local curb to fit under your car to do oil change. Hope it was somewhat educational, and adios. What? Obviously the camera's rolling.
Eu tô a filmar. Tô a filmar.
Digo eu, o que é que vocês fizeram para o Brockfest?
Comemos merda. Bye.
Está a filmar, pá?
Uh-huh. Bye. So I
CJ Ike, now I gotta ride or die. Know that they ride or die.